What's up, Swig Squad? T with the Diva here, and I got another review. Real Housewives of Potomac. I got season 9, episode 1. Episode 2 came on. I haven't done that review yet, but I'll bring that one tomorrow. In the beginning of the show, they reenacted Karen's drunk driving accident. They said on March 19th at 11:21. She swerved to stop, keep from hitting a deer. She swerved, turned around by 11:50. She was taken to the hospital. This was her second DWI. I told y'all, them rich people be getting up. They be getting blow. They be getting up. They do. So Gizelle, the episode opens up. Gizelle is on her way to pick Karen up to take her for a spin. They are going to lunch, somewhere, to a restaurant. Gizelle says seeing her have an accident scared her. Also, y'all, Gizelle done piped down a lot since her green eyed bandit sister gone. What y'all think? Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think since Robin been gone. Gizelle not as not as beefy. She not as much of a bully. She not as assertive. Some of that air got let up out of her. When she got her green-eyed sister, even though her sister was a wuss, she just needed that extra talk, that extra voice behind her so that she could be, big and bad. Gizelle says that it really scared her. She said that she never takes care of herself. She takes care of everyone else. The waiter at the restaurant, so they kicking it at the restaurant. Karen don't want to talk about what she don't want to talk about, so she make it a point to say that it's a legal obligation that she can't talk about it. But wasn't it funny when the guy at the restaurant was like, she's never had a drink here. I've never seen her have a drink. No, she's never had a drink here. Boy, shut up. Anybody told you to add that 2 cents? How much Karen pay you to add that little comment in there? Anybody asked you? Then the ladies at the table behind them, they sell drinks. We have drinks. We drinking our drinks. I'm like, y'all part of the ploy. Karen paid y'all when she paid him. Y'all got y'all cash app all at the same time. Girl, get on somewhere. Mia and G are taking the kids out. I know one thing. If I was G, I would stuff Mia in a furnace somewhere. You know what? You took all my money, and then when I need to take some of yours and get some of mine back, you own the next. I would stuff her. I'd be the stuff. Shit, they would not be able to find her, and I'd be on the TV crying about my missing estranged wife. They take the kids out for ice cream. She says Gordon moved into her building. So she said that they're in a good space. G says that they were supposed to separate and she wasn't supposed to run into the arms of another man. He didn't expect her to run into the arms of another man. He expected them to take a break. And I guess you don't get it back like that. I'm a man with pride. You don't do like that. You don't just pick up and leave me sick like that. You don't throw away what we had just like that. I was going to get right back. So, yeah. Yeah, G. It's a wrap, my brother. So, Mia mentions to him that her new boyfriend want a DNA test because they fighting over who Jeremiah belonged to. G says, why didn't you just tell him that it's not necessary for you to take a DNA test? He's my son. What do you mean? But he want Jeremiah. That man want Jeremiah to be his so bad. He want that little boy to be his. But I think that little boy really belongs to G. But, he got to do something. This is the messiest little triangle. But Mia, she done stepped her game up. She be looking good, too. She be looking real put together. So now G don't agree with y'all, with them saying they should take the test. He says she should just tell Ink. Ashley meets up with her divorce attorney. She finally gonna divorce the old man. What's his name? Old man. Oh, creepy man. Creepy old man. I forgot what his name is. But she ain't want to divorce him because she ain't want him to let that money go. She ain't want him to take them purse strings back. So she was like, y'all, man, y'all business. Mommy and is going to keep me in his bank account, baby girl. So that's why she ain't want to divorce him. But now, she meeting some new suitors, and yeah, so now she's talking to a divorce attorney. Wendy has resigned from Johns Hopkins, the college, and she is in the process of hitting send on her resignation letter. She read the resignation letter. It was nice, short, straight to the point, and she hit send. Now she's afraid of what her mom is going to say, because her mom was very influential of her keeping this position at the school, because it was prestigious. Those Caribbean parents, they want to brag on their kids. They want to be able to, she can't say she on no reality show. So, her being a professor, that was a big deal to her mother. But Wendy's on to bigger and better things. She want to do other things. Karen is meeting the two new ladies at the dress shop, Vivian and Stacy. They talk about Gizelle's invitation with boom clacker, boom clacker lacking, boom clack, about the attitude. Karen asks why Stacy isn't wearing her rock. Stacy then lets them know that she's been separated, and the colonizer that she was with for 16 years, they are no longer together. They asked Karen if it bothers her if they drink. Karen said, of course not, because she drinking herself. No, it don't bother, because she's still taking a sip herself. Janelle hosted the Attitude party. Ashley got her a cute little basket with some Uber cards in it. I thought that was really cute. Ashley was thoughtful for that one. Gizelle talking about peace or whatever, because she by herself now. She want to talk about peace in the valley now that she ain't got her green-eyed sidekick no more. But she ain't fooling us, girl. Gizelle's still down in there. But y'all know, I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I used to love me some Jamal Harrison Bryant. Oh my God, I used to love Jamal Harrison Bryant. And I went to see him preach one time at Second Ebenezer when he was here. This was years and years ago. I think they twins might have been small then, but Gizelle was with him. Y'all, when I tell you that is one of the most beautiful women that I have ever laid eyes on in my life, she tall. So I'm looking up at her, and I'm like, you are gorgeous. Like, she is stunning. I'm talking about, the girl is beautiful. And I'm talking about in person. You got to see her in person. Like, she is gorgeous. And this was why she was still young, still had her swag, all that still going on. She is a very, very, very pretty young lady. But anyway, she got a horrible attitude. But now she talking about she want peace. We're going to see how long that lasts. And so they talking about Karen. She steps out the limo, and she arrives with Vivian and Stacy. Karen looks great. They said that Gizelle said that she has a drink called the non-alcoholic Grand Dame. Gizelle assigns everyone a hat. Karen's hat is called Hollywood. Karen says she just wants to know who her real soldiers are. Who are the people who are really there for her, and not just the ones who going to talk about her behind her back. Ashley had the cowgirl hat. Mia had the king hat because she pimping 2 men. That's what Gizelle said. Gizelle said she get a king hat because she pimping 2 men. Karen says that they talking to Mia now. She said she felt horrible when G said that they saw mommy in the bed with Mr. Ink. And she said she wasn't there. She wasn't here for her doing that. She didn't like that about Mia allowing the kids to see that part of her. They shouldn't have had to see you in the bed with Ink. And Gizelle made the comment that she felt like Mia was not protecting her children. Mia had a whole meltdown. Oh, Giselle, why would you say a thing like that? Don't say a thing like that because I love my children and they go to they're in all kind of programs and where they're a traveling team and they go to private schools and my kids are getting the best of everything and I do protect my children. And ran out and cried just like a woman, just like a Karen. But this is what I wanted to say about that. Mia, I hate when I hear parents say my kids are taken care of. I know my kids love their life because they in private school, they on a traveling team, they get all the things, they go to Roof Chris, they got all the new Jordans, they went to Disney World, all of the material stuff. But you never ever think once to ask your kids, how are you? How is your mental health? Is there anything that you think I can do better? Is there anything that you think dad can do better? Do you have any grievances? Is there anything that is going on here that you don't like? Do you see anything that you would deem disrespectful or not for a kid? So what I'm saying when I say that is ask the children, and they're old enough to speak. They know what they want. They know what they need. They know what they don't like. A lot of times we think that they love their life because they got a brand new bedroom set and I just got her some new shoes, and like she said, they on a traveling basketball team, they in private school. What more could they want? They don't want for nothing. But those are things. We have to realize that our kids are people and they have a brain and they think and they really use it. And a lot of times they don't say things to us for fear of hurting our feelings and not wanting to give us the real, so to speak. A lot of times they have a lot of grievances that they want to air, but they'll never do that to us because we never open the floor for it. We just assume that they're happy because of all the things that they have. Just like Mia was quick to say, they're on a traveling basketball team and they're doing well. And what do you mean? That has nothing to do with protecting your children. And you are not protecting your children, especially when we're talking about their dad. You left their dad and got with this man, and you and this man are together and happy. But have you ever stopped to think about how they feel about you just leaving their dad? Like, I know that you and Ink are having a really good time, and I know that you are happy, and yes, you weren't happy with G, and you said you were being abused and all of these things, but instead of you just knowing that the children are fine because they're on a traveling team and they have all these things, speak with them, ask them, are you guys bothered? I mean, of course, it's not going to change your mind or make you go back to G or nothing. Of course not. But it just will let you know how they feel without you just telling them how they feel. Are y'all okay with me and dad not being? Let me talk to y'all. Let me bring y'all along. I want y'all to be a part of this. I want y'all to know, and I want to know how y'all feel throughout this whole ordeal. Even if it might hurt mama's feelings, tell mama how y'all feeling, because that's important to me. But it doesn't look like Mia did that. It looks like she just automatically got triggered when Gizelle said that. But she should have just listened to see what Gizelle was saying and maybe agree that she is not moving in a way that's good for her kids' emotional health. And it's not. Because although, I mean, they may like Ink because they see you're happy with Ink, but they really do, need a conversation, or need to at least have an organic feeling and not have to feel good about this man because mommy loves him and mommy's happy with him. Like, no, I don't agree with that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, and we'll converse about it down there. But I feel like children are people too, and it is important for us to know what they're feeling about our actions and the way we're living. And not that we're going to change anything because they have a grievance, but just to know it and to help them or talk them through it would be a more safe or a more healthy thing to do. Just speak with the kids. That's all. Y'all, that's all I got. I'm tired. I'm going to check in, but I will definitely be with you guys tomorrow. And I'm so happy to be back, Switch Squad. Talk to me. Let me know what y'all thinking. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. Please continue to do so. This is Tea with the Diva, and I will holler at y'all later.